Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the stories we are following tonight. State police report the suspect wanted in connection to the New Year's Eve shooting at a Saginaw Family Dollar is now in custody, but their identity has not been released. Police say on New Year's Eve, the unidentified juvenile suspect walked into the Family Dollar on East Genesee Avenue and shot 18-year-old Ariana Flynn in the face. Flynn survived and is expected to make a full recovery, and she is recovering now at home. The suspect was arrested yesterday. Stay with TV5 on air and online as we continue to learn more about this arrest. A $100 million civil lawsuit against Oxford Community Schools has been amended to include new counts against the defendants. The complaint alleges that district administrators and staff members ignored warning signs and disturbing behavior of the suspected teen shooter. The plaintiffs are arguing that the defendants, Oxford Superintendent Tim Throne and Principal Stephen Wolf, acted recklessly, demonstrating a substantial lack of concern. Both are accused of being unaware of Ethan Crumbley's problematic behavior nearly 3 weeks before the shooting, including bringing the remains of a mutilated animal to school in a mason jar, showing up to class with ammunition, and making social media posts that threatened students. The lawsuit claims school officials knew the sophomore had done these things, but told students and parents there was nothing to worry about. Jeffrey Feiger filed the original lawsuit just days after the shooting on behalf of two sisters, one of which was injured during the shooting. And now here's Brian with your forecast.
Thanks very much, David. A brief and slight break from the frigid temperatures coming our way now as we move into the middle of the week. Even got a little bit of bonus sunshine around the area on Tuesday to try to offset things a little bit here. But make no mistake, over the next week here in mid-Michigan, cold weather definitely going to be winning out. On the Sky Tracker here tonight, though, we had a small pocket of high pressure over lower Ohio today, managed to spread just far enough north to clear out the skies a little bit this afternoon. Now heading into tonight, this warm frontal boundary across parts of Illinois and Wisconsin is going to track across the state. It's actually going to start to elevate our temperatures toward the low 30s by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, followed then by this area of low pressure and a trough behind it over the Dakotas that'll sweep in across the area tomorrow afternoon, bringing with it really nothing more than a nuisance round of some snow, but nonetheless a little bit of the white stuff to come in for the evening commute tomorrow. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. Going from the 6 o'clock hour into midnight, we'll just continue to see mostly high clouds trickling back into the skies. I'm not going to completely, that is, rule out a stray flurry for a brief period overnight on the north shore of Saginaw Bay, but chances for that are very low. Overwhelmingly, it's just going to be a cloudy, cold, and breezy overnight period. Mostly cloudy skies, seeing us out the door on Wednesday morning, and then pretty much keeping that going through midday. It'll be closer to about 2 to 3 o'clock when we see this brief little round of light snow kind of blossom over the area right from about the Tri-Cities and US 10 on southward by about 3 o'clock. It'll quickly start to shift its focus closer to the I-69 corridor by about the time we're hitting the dinner time hour, evening commute around 6 o'clock Wednesday evening, and then it gets out of here pretty quickly thereafter, leaving behind just the chance for a few isolated flurries as we head on into Wednesday night. Total chances for snow accumulation from that snow, by the way, looking at well less than ½ an inch. So nothing really significant coming our way, but some slick roads here and there for Wednesday evening's commute. As for tonight, low temp around 22 this evening, then temps will start to climb toward the 30s overnight, but it's going to stay mostly cloudy, breezy, and cold. So those wind chills, instead of sitting below zero, instead will tend to moderate toward the teens at best by the time we're getting up tomorrow morning, but hey, at least that's a step in the right direction. 34 our high on Wednesday, briefly breaking out of this deep freeze with a chance for some afternoon and evening snow. Isolated snow showers Thursday with a high of 30, then back to the cold stuff just in time for the weekend. A few snow showers Friday, high of 20, single-digit lows that night, highs in the teens to kick off the weekend on Saturday, another round of single-digit lows Saturday night, and staying in those 20s to barely up to about 30 for Martin Luther King Jr. Day and on Tuesday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.